News Channel 11 Sports.
It was a race down to the wire over in Daytona for the Coke Zero Sugar 400 with Team Penske's Ryan Blaney coming out on top, moving from 13th to the front of the pack in the final 2 laps. But next year, the NASCAR Cup Series will have a new driver on the track. 19-year-old Connor Zilisch is taking the next big step in his racing career, joining Trackhouse Racing. They announced he'll be joining their NASCAR Cup Series lineup beginning next season, and Zilisch has signed a multi-year deal to drive full-time, moving up after his breakout run in the Xfinity Series. Now, the Charlotte native has also made 3 Cup starts this year, driving for the number 87 car for Trackhouse and posting a best finish of 11th over in Atlanta. He'll now join Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen on the team's Cup roster, and Red Bull and WeatherTech have been announced as his primary sponsors. Trackhouse is still expected to reveal his car number and crew chief ahead of next season. He's already collected 7 wins in just 27 starts, including a rookie record-tying 7th victory Friday night over at the Wawa 250. Over in Southwest Virginia, the Rye Cove Warring Eagles took on the Cavs of Lord Botetourt using Emory and Henry as a neutral site. Eagles ball, Jacob Jesse will hand that ball off to Blake Owens, who will be going off to the races, making it all the way downfield before getting caught by the Cavs, and it's 1st and goal. After some fighting, Jesse will get the ball to Will Rowan, powers through for the Cavs touchdown. It's now 6-0. Moving on to the next drive, Cavs' Angel Rigney will sneak his way through the Cove, making it to the goal line before any of those Eagles could swoop in to stop him. This sets up for Quentin Jones to run through on the Eagles defense and score that touchdown. That extra point will put them ahead by 7-6. The Cavaliers would go on to win that one 49-12, locking in their first win of the season. And speaking of Emory and Henry, the Wasps are back on the gridiron this fall, determined to prove last year was just the beginning. In year 2 under head coach Quentin Hunter, the Wasps are coming off of a 9-2 season, finishing in a 3-way tie for 3rd in the South Athletic Conference and 2nd in the Mountain Division. The league also named 6 Wasps to its preseason players to watch list, and the SAC coaches poll has E&H picked to finish 4th this year. But the Wasps say they are ready to exceed expectations once again.
It's the Emory and Henry football family. You know, it's what Emory and Henry is as far as being blue-collar gold standard. I think it's just the environment, just a different culture that's here. You know, that's the exciting part about Emory and Henry football. So just seeing these guys, you know, develop on and off the field, that's the exciting part. So just excited to see what comes ahead for this football team.
Emory and Henry opens the 2025 season on Saturday, August 31st against Glenville State. With the season quickly approaching, Tennessee football is leaning on that defense and has been transformed under head coach Josh Heupel and Tim Banks. Just 3 years ago, these Vols struggled to keep pace with SEC powers like Florida, Alabama, and Kentucky, but last fall they held that same trio to just 52 points combined and ranked 6th nationally in total defense. This year, experience is the strength. From the front line to the secondary, veterans and depth pieces give this unit a chance to be even better in the trenches. Defensive line coach Rodney Garner says competition is the standard, with every player earning his role day by day. And among that group, one name continues to rise, and that is redshirt senior Dominic Bailey. He has gone from a role player to a leader, coming off of a career year and turning heads again this fall. His steady improvement and work ethic have made him a standout in camp.
I think right now, if we had to, vote, on an MVP of the front guys, I think Dom Bailey would win it hand down. This kid has had a, outstanding camp. Run, pass, leadership, all those things. He really stands out in a very positive way. And obviously, I think a lot of people know when I first got here, he stood out another way, and it wasn't a good way. This kid has really earned everything that he's a blue collar, worked his tail off to get himself in this position, and he's made himself a really good SEC D lineman.
The Vols are just 7 days away from kickoff against Syracuse in their season opener down in Atlanta. The Tennessee Titans closed out the 2025 preseason on a high note, knocking off the Minnesota Vikings 23-13 in their final tune-up before Week 1. All eyes were on rookie quarterback Cam Ward, and in just 2 series, the #1 overall pick showed why there's plenty of buzz around Music City. Ward orchestrated a 13-play, 90-yard march capped by a Julius Chestnut touchdown plunge that gave fans their first look at the Titans offense, clicking with him under center since that preseason opener. Across 3 preseason starts, Ward went 10 of 19 for 145 yards, showing progress, but still very much a work in progress. With the preseason in the books, the Titans now shift from evaluation to execution. Roster cuts will trim the team to 53 players by Tuesday, and head coach Brian Callahan hinted there's certainly potential for new additions.
The benefit of being in #1 in the waiver claim is that you got your first crack at anybody you think upgrades your roster. So I know Mike and his crew have been hard at work. They've watched every player available in the preseason, watched every preseason game of all 31 other teams, and they got a really good feel for what's out there. And you never know what potentially is going to shake free or not shake free, and so you do due diligence and you're ready for it when it comes. There's going to be opportunities to claim some players. I think that'll help us, and that'll be a part of the ongoing process kind of through Tuesday to make sure we can try to find the best 53.
Titans open the season Sunday, September 7th, over in Denver. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.